Wangari Maathai was a well-known Kenyan activist who fought for social, environmental and political change. She founded the Green Belt Movement, a non-governmental organization focused on planting trees, environmental conservation and women's rights. In 2004, she became the first African woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Wangari worked to protect the environment and improve governance. She came up with the idea that village women could help the environment by planting trees, which would provide fuel and slow down deforestation and desertification. She also stood for human rights, AIDS prevention, and women's issues, often speaking about these at the United Nations. Her approach to development, which included democracy, human rights, and women's rights, was highly prized. In her Nobel Prize acceptance speech, Wangari Maathai expressed happiness in receiving the award on behalf of the people of Kenya, Africa, and the world. She hoped this would inspire women and youth to take on leadership roles and follow their dreams. She also thanked many people and groups who work to protect the environment, promote democracy, and fight for human rights. She was grateful to her family, supporters, and the people of Kenya for their help, especially during tough times. She also expressed her gratitude to other Nobel Peace winners like Nelson Mandela, Desmond Tutu, and Kofi Annan. Wangari Maathai made it clear that she would continue working to reduce poverty and conflict to improve people's lives. She believed that embracing democracy, protecting human rights, and conserving the environment were key to a better future. She was confident in finding solutions from within the communities. She thanked the Nobel Committee for recognizing the connection between environment, democracy, and peace. She mentioned how her childhood in rural Kenya, as well as her education in Kenya, Germany, and the US, had influenced her work. She emphasized the importance of conserving forests and preserving local biodiversity. Wangari believed that women, as primary caretakers, played an important role in protecting the environment and feeding their families. The shift to commercial farming had hurt small farmers as their income was not guaranteed. Tree planting became a way to solve these problems. Together, they planted 30 million trees, which provided fuel, shelter, and income for children's education. This also created jobs, enriched the soil, and improved water bodies. The project empowered women, enhancing their social and economic roles. Women began to realize that they had the power to solve their problems, and citizen education programs helped them understand issues like corruption, violence against women, and the abuse of drugs. They also focused on health problems like HIV, AIDS, malaria, and malnutrition. Wangari spoke about how human activities were harming the environment. The Green Belt movement promoted reforestation, climate stability, and clean soil and water. They saw themselves as guardians of the environment. Trees became a symbol of democracy in Kenya, with citizens planting them to demand the release of prisoners and a peaceful transition to democracy. The Green Belt movement gained support and ordinary people became empowered to defend their rights. Trees were also used to resolve conflicts between communities. The movement also explored biodiversity, especially indigenous seeds and medicinal plants. Wangari believed it was humanity's responsibility to help heal the earth and in turn heal ourselves. She called for a shift in consciousness and a sense of belonging to the whole world. She asked for hope and courage, emphasizing the need for fair, educated societies. She encouraged fellow Nobel laureate Aung San Suu Kyi to continue her work for peace in Burma and around the world. Wangari also highlighted the value of culture in shaping societies. By rediscovering positive aspects of their culture, Africans could regain confidence and identity. She urged governments to support movements like the Green Belt and build responsible citizens who understand their rights. She saw young people as key to shaping a sustainable future. The Wangari Maathai Foundation was created to continue her work, and she hoped to inspire future generations to restore the beauty of the natural world, just as she had once enjoyed as a child.